Melinda, so there's this new game that's coming out, and I really want to get it.
Don't you already have a ton of games?
I mean, I wouldn't say a ton, but I got a few.
Have you even played all of the games you have?
She had a point. It seemed silly that I had all these games, but I've only played like 10 of them. So I made a deal to myself that before I buy another game, I'm going to play each and every one of these games. Batman Arkham Knight. So when I first played the other two Arkham games, I played them on console when I was in high school. However, I never got to play the third one. Excited to see them on a Humble Bundle deal, I bought the entire trilogy, and as always, these games just got lost in my library. That being said, however, going into this last installment, I didn't know what to expect. The second one was such a big jump from the already awesome first game. I thought to myself, how could they make this game any better? To which Rocksteady simply replied with this. Hell yeah. Obviously, there were way more cool things about this game, but the thing that kept me constantly motivated was the story. If I consider the first one to be a horror game and the second one to be more of a comic book game, this one struck a perfect balance between the two, even adding elements of a noir story and a tragedy. To put it simply, this game just had it all. Before I get into it anymore, I just want to state that there will be spoilers if you have not played this game before.
First Arkham Asylum, then Arkham City, now this Arkham Knight? What's next?
Right off the bat, this game gets into some crazy shit as you take the perspective of a police officer on a seemingly normal night in a crime-free Gotham.
Excuse me, sir. There's no smoking in here.
Too bad for the cop, Scarecrow didn't give him enough time to turn off his body cam. Oh man, no. Kingsman him. With Joker's death in the last game, Arkham Knight could have easily fallen short with its main antagonist. However, I thought Scarecrow did an excellent job of filling that criminal void in Gotham. While the Joker always carried out a personal vendetta against Batman, Scarecrow's villainy really felt like I was dealing with an actual terrorist, which in and of itself has a scary feeling. Just his tone of voice with his constant blaring messages throughout Gotham had such a haunting feeling to it.
Do you see this, Batman? Your poisoned, desolate city. It's people tearing out each other's throats, their own throats in terror.
Scarecrow really has come a long way from performing surgeries on teddy bears.
Look, there is Teddy's bonbon lair.
I don't care who you are, but they will.
Along with the main criminal, this game didn't shy away from Gotham's other horrors. As the world's greatest detective, it was nice to actually play detective and solve a murder mystery, even if it led me down a path of one really twisted case that I'll probably need to tell my therapist about.
Alfred, I found the mutilated body Cash was talking about. I'm going to try and establish a cause of death.
Seriously, I beat this game a month ago and I still get nightmares about Professor Pig.
All messed up, inside out. Pig, make her better. Pig, make all of us better.
And if the real world horrors aren't enough for you, this game still has some nightmare fuel in the form of jump scares. Gosh damn. Scared the hell out of me. But hey, it wasn't all bad. Sure, at times the game got pretty dark, but I could always rely on the henchmen giving me a good laugh.
But I don't see any giant clouds of fear gas.
Maybe it's a metaphor. You know, like, the fear toxin was in our hearts all along.
That's beautiful, man. You were with Two-Face? I was on Penguin's crew.
Oh, I thought it was you. That was one hell of a bout. You practically gouged my eyes out.
It's good to see you again, buddy.
Maybe it's the government.
Behind Batman? No way.
Think about it. Who's got that much money?
Bruce Wayne?
Yeah. Maybe it's him.
Listen, it's a good joke, but I'll still need to kick your ass and take you to jail.
Can't wait to see Batman. Batman! It's Batman!
I really liked how they brought the Joker back as well, without necessarily bringing him back to life.
Miss me?
I like that there was collateral damage from Joker's actions in the previous 2 games, that even in death, he's still a major problem for Bruce Wayne.
Before it killed him, Joker sent his infected blood out to all the hospitals in the state.
I know, we tracked it all down.
We missed some.
How?
Hospital errors. Transfusions that went unrecorded. 5 people were affected. Untreated, the blood's gestated too long. It's altering them. They're becoming...
Joker.
Thus making Joker, in more ways than one, a true disease. The game also explored a very tragic nature of Batman's work and a fatal failure on his behalf. Chasing down Oracle's captors only for it to end in her suicide really with me on an emotional level.
Please, please, no!
Barbara, it's me! Your friend.
You won't get me. I won't let you get me.
You will bring death to all who follow you.
It made Scarecrow's threats feel very real, and reliving the horrors of Jason Todd's murder shortly after Oracle's suicide really gave context to his concern about sending Tim Drake out.
What the hell are you doing?
The right thing. Trust me.
As well as his relationship with Dick Grayson.
You shouldn't have come here. Not tonight.
Look, are you kidding me? When I heard about Barb...
North Refrigeration. Tell me what you know.
Even though I was blatantly lied to by the game and Oracle ended up being alright.
Dad!
Barbara. Are you alright? Did he hurt you?
What are you doing?
Call in the transport. We're leaving.
Yes, sir.
It still took me for quite the spin.
For the people of Gotham to see their
What?
savior for who
What now?
truly-
You lied to me.
This game really had it all. It was part horror, part action, and definitely part drama. There were times where this game nearly brought me to tears with deaths that I certainly did not see coming.
Nature always wins.
And the goodbyes that Batman felt he needed to say.
It means this is the end, Selina. It means we can't. This is the end. This is the last time we meet.
Don't talk like that. All right, this won't stop you. Nothing stops you.
Keep Bloodhaven safe. Promise me.
It's okay, Bruce. I get it. You just don't want me hanging around, stealing the limelight.
Dick.
I won't let you down.
I know.
It was tender moments like this that really humanized Batman and made me genuinely concerned for what would happen to him. It made me feel like there was a possibility that Batman could fail. The final act truly had me on the edge of my seat as Bruce Wayne's identity became compromised and he confronted Scarecrow. You got to see Bruce Wayne's biggest fear of becoming the Joker.
Think of your family, Bruce. Your father, what would he say if he saw you like this? Please, please stop this rampage.
Oh, Alfred, sweet, loyal Alfred. Master Bruce is gone. But don't you worry, your new master's coming home.
And then Joker's biggest fear of the Batman. Leaving only one persona left, the Batman. I thought that jumping into the psychological effects of Scarecrow's toxins was a nice touch. Such a great and poetic ending for both Bruce Wayne and the Joker. With this being the final episode of Batman's story, I definitely felt like I couldn't leave any loose ends. Although I had already completed the main storyline, I felt the need to 100% this game and activate Operation Nightfall.
It's time for Nightfall.
It was nice to see these jail cells full, but nothing brought me more satisfaction than seeing Riddler get his bitch ass beaten by Batman.
You cannot defeat me!
Seeing Operation Nightfall take place was the perfect conclusion to this series. I obviously know Batman didn't die, and I am only taking a guess that with Batman as his only persona left, he's fully committed to fighting crime and giving criminals something to fear. Despite its vague ending, I don't think I've ever seen a more proper send-off for The Dark Knight. Will I play this game again? Definitely. From the many stories I've seen in film, television, and other video games, I believe that aside from the comics, this is the purest form of Batman's story. Truly a masterclass of superhero storytelling. And with that, I can definitely say to my wife, yes honey, I've played that game. Check it out.